This exercise is on predicting if a precipitate will form from initial conditions. Here is the question. 20 milliliters of 0.010 molar AgNO3 and 30.0 milliliter of 0.010 molar K2CrO4 are mixed together and allowed to react. Will a precipitate form? What will be the molarities of the silver ion and chromate ion at equilibrium? Ksp of Ag2CrO4 equals 1.1 times 10 to the minus 12. First, we need to write the balanced molecular equation, which is 2AgNO3 plus K2CrO4 forming Ag2CrO4 plus 2KNO3. Then we write the net ion equation, which is 2Ag plus ion along with CrO4 2 minus ion forming a precipitate of Ag2CrO4. Solve now for the initial molarities of Ag plus and CrO4 2 minus ion, which were as follows. Ag plus's ion initial concentration is 4.0 times 10 to the minus 3 molar. CrO4 2 minus ion initial concentration is 6.0 times 10 to the minus 3 molar. Calculate Q, which is the product of silver ion's concentration squared times chromate ion's concentration. Plug in these concentrations, resulting in a Q value of 1.0 times 10 to the minus 7. In comparing Q versus Ksp, Q is bigger than Ksp, so yes, a precipitate will be present. Now, to determine the limiting reagent between the silver ion and chromate ion, we set up a stoichiometric table in units of molarity. The result is silver ion is the limiting reagent, resulting in 0 for the silver ion and 4.0 times 10 to the minus 3 molar for chromate ion. Set up a Rice table and determine the final equilibrium concentration of all species, which are 2s for the silver ion and 4.0 times 10 to the minus 3 plus s for chromate ion. Using the Ksp value, solve for the molar solubility by plugging in these concentrations, stating all assumptions were valid, and after squaring both sides, the molar solubility is 8.3 times 10 to the minus 6 molar. The final molarities at equilibrium are as follows. For the silver ion, it is 2s, which is equal to 2 times 8.3 times 10 minus 6 equals 1.7 times 10 to the minus 5 molar. For the chromate ion, it is 4.0 times 10 minus 3 plus s. So 4.0 times 10 minus 3 plus 8.3 times 10 minus 6 approximately equals 4.0 times 10 to the minus 3 molar.